Ever wondered how an empire could survive for 1,000 years, even after its Western counterpart crumbled? Welcome to the story of the Byzantine Empire. This empire, the eastern half of the Roman Empire, withstood the test of time for a millennium, even as the western half collapsed into various feudal kingdoms. Ultimately, it fell to the Ottoman Turkish onslaughts in the year 1453. Yet the term Byzantine is a modern invention, a testament to the many misconceptions that have clouded the empire's history. The inhabitants of this empire would not have recognized the term Byzantine. They saw themselves as none other than Romans, part of an empire founded at the dawn of the Christian era by divine grace. They proudly referred to themselves as Romaioi, or Romans. Historians agree with this perspective only partially. The term East Rome accurately encapsulates the political entity that included the eastern provinces of the old Roman Empire, at least until 476, when there were still two emperors. This term remained relevant until the latter half of the 6th century, as long as societal norms and actions mimicked those of the earlier Roman Empire. However, during these centuries, profound changes began to reshape the empire. By the 7th century, the state and society in the East had markedly diverged from their earlier forms. In recognition of this transformation, historians have traditionally referred to this medieval empire as Byzantine. So, the Byzantine Empire was, in essence, the Roman Empire living through a second life, a testament to resilience and adaptability. It was a fascinating enigma, an empire that managed to survive and adapt in a rapidly changing world, even as its Western counterpart disintegrated. The story of the Byzantine Empire is a captivating tale of survival, transformation, and ultimately, the end. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just beginning to peel back the layers of this rich and complex history. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the enigma of the Byzantine Empire. But how did East Rome transform into what we now know as the Byzantine Empire? This question takes us back to the post-7th century changes that started to etch a new identity for the empire, distinct from its Roman roots. The term East Rome was a fitting descriptor for the political entity that held onto the eastern provinces of the old Roman Empire. This name stayed relevant up until the last half of the 6th century, as long as the societal and political patterns mirrored those of the earlier Roman Empire. However, during these centuries, a series of profound changes began to alter the landscape of the empire. These changes were so significant that, post-7th century, the state and society in the East were markedly different from their previous forms. In an attempt to acknowledge this distinction, historians traditionally label the medieval empire as Byzantine. The term Byzantine finds its roots in the city of Byzantium, an ancient Greek colony nestled on the European side of the Bosporus, a strategic location that served as a natural transit point between Europe and Asia Minor. Byzantium was refounded as the New Rome by Emperor Constantine III in 330, who named it Constantinople, the city of Constantine. This act emphasizes a central aspect of Byzantine civilization, the degree to which the empire's administrative and intellectual life found focus at Constantinople from 330 to the empire's fall in 1453. The evolution from Byzantium to Constantinople and finally to the Byzantine Empire showcases the dynamic nature of the empire. It transformed from a Roman identity to a unique civilization, blending Roman administrative structures with Greek culture and Christian religion. So, by the end of the 6th century, the Byzantine Empire had started to take a shape of its own, distinct from its Roman roots. The changes, though gradual, were profound, leading to the birth of a civilization that would leave an indelible mark on world history. And that, dear listeners, is the intriguing tale of the transition from East Rome to Byzantine. At the heart of the Byzantine Empire was a city of great importance, Constantinople. This city, refounded as the New Rome by Emperor Constantine III in the year 330, was more than a bustling metropolis. It was the beating heart of an empire, a testament to the grandeur of a civilization that refused to fade into oblivion. Constantinople was strategically nestled between the Mediterranean and the Black Sea, a natural transit hub bridging Europe and Asia Minor. This location was not a mere geographical coincidence, but a deliberate choice by the visionary Emperor Constantine. He recognized the potential of this city, originally called Byzantium, and transformed it into a flourishing capital. Endowed with the name Constantinople, the city of Constantine, it became a beacon of administrative and intellectual prowess. A city where scholars penned their wisdom, where leaders made decisions that would ripple through the ages, and where cultures from across the empire converged and coexisted. This vibrant city was the empire's nerve center for over 1,000 years. From its refounding in 330 to its final unsuccessful defense in 1453. During this time, the city bore witness to the ebb and flow of Byzantine fortunes, weathering the storm of invasions and the upheavals of political change. The last defense of Constantinople was a poignant moment in history. The city's ancient walls, which had held firm against German, Hun, Avar, Slav, and Arab invasions, finally succumbed to modern artillery. The last Constantine fell defending the new Rome, a city built by the first Constantine. In that moment, the ancient, medieval, and modern worlds seemed to converge, marking the end of an epoch and the beginning of a new era. Constantinople was not just a city. It was the heart of an empire, a symbol of resilience, a testament to the Byzantine spirit. It was a city that stood at the crossroads of history, absorbing and influencing the tides of cultural and political change. Constantinople, thus, was not just a city, but the beating heart of the Byzantine Empire. Every empire has its rise and fall, and the Byzantine Empire was no exception. The year was 1453, a time when the ancient, medieval, and modern worlds seemed to converge in an extraordinary moment in history. The Byzantine Empire, the eastern half of the Roman Empire, which had survived for 1,000 years after its western counterpart had crumbled, finally succumbed to the onslaughts of the Ottoman Turks. At the heart of this fateful event was the last Constantine, who took a valiant stand in defense of the new Rome, a city built by the first Constantine. This city, Constantinople, had served as a vibrant hub of administrative and intellectual life from 330 to 1453. A natural transit point between Europe and Asia Minor due to its strategic location, Constantinople had been refounded as the New Rome by the Emperor Constantine I, and it was here that the fate of the Byzantine Empire ultimately unfolded. The fall of Byzantine was not a sudden, abrupt event, but rather a culmination of changes and challenges that had been brewing over centuries. Despite the empire's resilience and the Byzantines' firm belief in their invincibility, the walls of Constantinople, which had held firm against German, Hun, Avar, Slav, and Arab forces in the earlier medieval period, were finally breached. The instrument of their downfall? Modern artillery, a testament to the technological advancements of the period. The irony lay in the fact that the very techniques that led to the fall of the Byzantine Empire were imparted by European technicians to the most successful of the Central Asian invaders, the Ottoman Turks. The fall of the last Constantine in defense of the city built by the first Constantine marked a poignant end to an era. The fall of Byzantine was not just the end of an empire, but a significant turning point in world history. It was a period that witnessed the intermingling of the ancient, medieval, and modern worlds, and set the stage for the new chapters of global history that were yet to be written. The Byzantine Empire may have fallen, but its legacy continues to echo through history. In its heyday, the empire was a beacon of civilization, a melting pot of cultures, traditions, and philosophies, a testament to the human capacity for resilience and reinvention. Its influence seeped across the vast expanse of Europe and Asia, shaping the medieval history of these continents in profound ways. In a world often divided by hostility and conflict, the Byzantine Empire demonstrated an openness that was as admirable as it was strategic. The empire was home to the so-called barbarians, peoples from diverse backgrounds who found a place within its boundaries. This inclusivity was not just a show of tolerance, it was a deliberate policy that enriched Byzantine society, bringing in new ideas, practices, and perspectives. The Byzantine Empire was a hub of intellectual activity. Its scholars preserved the works of ancient Greek and Roman philosophers, ensuring that these precious gems of wisdom were not lost to the sands of time. They also made significant contributions to art, architecture, and science, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and creativity. Their legal system, the Code of Justinian, served as a model for many modern legal codes, testifying to the empire's lasting influence on law and governance. Its religious impact was equally profound, with the Orthodox Church still bearing the imprints of Byzantine theology and liturgy. In the realm of commerce, the empire's strategic location between Europe and Asia made it a vital link in the trade routes of the time. This not only brought wealth and prosperity, but also facilitated the exchange of ideas and innovations between the East and the West. The Byzantine Empire, thus, was not just a historical phenomenon, but a significant contributor to the world as we know it. Its legacy is woven into the fabric of our present, reminding us that history is not just about the rise and fall of empires, but also about the indelible marks they leave behind. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing history.